And I live. Today's OMAD Fastbreaking meal. Main course, super shake, grand pulse but also supplements. All I eat in the day. These are all the supplements I will take after I finish the meal. I call that the grand pulse but also supplements because it's a large amount of supplements after my meal. Here's the main course, the cooked food, and here's the super shake. Greens powder, protein powder, creatine, vitamin C, a bunch of different supplements. L-theanine, magnesium, this and that, the other thing. There is the grand pulse but also supplements. This is a digestive enzyme. What is this? This is picnic bog, a whole can of picnic bog that I digged up. Whole can of picnic bog, cooked in coconut oil, olive oil, spices, Tabasco, scorpion chili sauce, extra hot sauce, black pepper, usual suspects, black pepper, turmeric, ginger. And it's time to eat. So today's OMAD Fastbreaking meal. I am breaking my fast. It is 23:56 and I'm breaking my fast. I was supposed to get an air meat delivery today, but they didn't come. It was scheduled to come today and it didn't come. So I'm not happy about that. Look at this schedule will come another day. So all I eat is a day. I thought you need to eat carbohydrates all the time to have energy. I didn't eat since waking up today. It means no carbs, no fat, no nothing. So how do I have energy, Michelle from China? And this guy saw make a short pop up. To have mental and physical energy, you need to eat carbohydrates, chilling for the high carb diet, vegan high carb diet. Everything I've been doing, I've been marathon streaming. Could you match a live streaming 18 hours in that 24-hour period? Live streaming 18 hours, being as energetic as I've been this whole time, the memory being this clear of speech, everything. And could you match that? I don't think so. So all the carbohydrates in the world is not gonna make a difference. You can be a carb load all you want. It's unhealthy. So that I don't like that. Chilling for the high carb agenda. Tell people at the border here because people eat a high carb diet. They like to eat carbs, sugar, and sweet stuff. So if people tell me carbs are great for you, good for you. No, that's a myth. I'm very athletic and energetic, and I do OMAD keto fasting. So I do believe that that's the answer. I believe you can raise your athletic performance by doing OMAD keto fasting more than by eating a high carb diet with frequent carbohydrates intakes. So anyway, simple meal today. All I had at home was picnic bog. So it's a whole can of picnic bog. One of these cans. And you open like this. Whole can of picnic bog. About a tablespoon of coconut oil. About a tablespoon of olive oil. Tabasco bread. Extra hot chili sauce. Scorpion sauce. And I can feel that heat now. Spices, turmeric, and the black pepper. What's in the super shake? The organic greens powder blend. Creatine, a little bit. Vitamin C. And here's the grand pulse but also supplement. So this is all I eat in a day. Today's OMAD meal. And I'm happy with this. Having food and raiment, let us be content. Sugar is poison in a drug. That's how they do it. There's less than 3 grams of sugar in this whole meal. So as you can tell, I'm not exaggerating what he was saying live streams that I get less than 10 grams of sugar, but here's an OMAD with less than 3 grams of sugar. It might actually be very close to zero, if not literally zero. I have to look at the picnic bog. It has small amount of sugar, but it's unlikely to have a significant amount. It's hot in two ways: temperature hot and silly hot. That's what I'm eating again. Picnic pork, drenched in healthy fats, all the one coconut oil. I call this fat sauce. Which means the cooking fat, I say that I poured out and I spiced that fat. So this is what I call a fat sauce. There's olive oil and coconut oil with turmeric, ginger, black pepper, and Tabasco chili. I'm just spilling. We can find out. OMAD fasting is something I've been recommended to Christians too. A lot of Christian men are struggling with porn watching. I overcome that. I have watched porn for at least 6 months once. And I don't even do it myself on a weekly basis when I look at porn. I put my flesh in subjection. I have discipline. Christianity and discipline go hand in hand. And there's some people that would be attacking that and they work for Satan to keep you weak. If you have a pastor and teach you that discipline is bad, it's legalistic, or something. There's people that call things legalistic, not legalistic. It's like people are trying to get to serve God. People, well, that's legalism. It's like people that store the life with sinfulness. You go, it'd be like me when I used to get drunk all the time and I see sermons by pastors ranting raving about the sin of drunkenness, something like this. But I could go, that's legalism. They tell me I shouldn't be drinking alcohol because that's legalism. They tell me God is upset about it. That's legalism. They tell me I shouldn't get drunk. That's legalism. Okay. And it's like, yeah, if you want to keep somebody from improving it, it's like, yeah, anything that somebody tells you have to do this, be disciplined, come on, work hard, stay off that, do this, that's legalism. Okay. It's like that's how to make somebody weak. So anyway, you can take your softy M&M Christianity, peanut sugar Christianity, and then chew on that until it custom home. And you can stay fat and ugly too. Most of them through the Bible church and these enemies, some of the adversaries, they're ugly and fat widows too. So I guess in God's providence, the bad pastors end up looking bad just enough a lot of the time. Okay. And they're sickly and weak. It's almost like a tell. It's like because of sin, many more are going to be sickly and weak. Weak, sick, tired, saying. That's why you have Pastor Martinez and these people. The Bible teaches that sinfulness as a Christian leads to physical health problems. And then eventually death. So, anyway, one of the things I've been recommending to other Christians and human, well, I'm a person that is really disciplined, in really good shape. I'm not one of these people in the comment section I see on Christian ministries. I'm praying for me, I'm struggling with prayer. Okay. And it's quite common. It's not weird. I guess that's the little blanket you can comfort with was that it's common. There has no temptation taken but such as is common to man. Okay. So if a Christian go, well, I've been watching porn before. It's like, oh, you're a man and you was like 35 and you have watched porn before. Okay. Stop the presses, I'm shocked or somebody. It's that it's kind of common to men to have lost on the flash, and if it's readily available with electronic devices to access it. God, it said Lord it dictates that somebody's gonna fall into it these once. Okay. So here's the point. Um that's some housekeeping. Don't miss an opportunity to it's also short to the Bible church, the wicked sellouts, the gang stalking Christian church, the gang stalkers, Christian gang stalkers. To the Bible church, the Christian gang stalking church. Deep state control puppet church. All these churches are autonomy for the gang stalking persecution program. Okay. Don't forget what I told you. I predicted Stockholm against Lisa's not demise, but I predicted her revelation. She came unraveled. I don't remember if it was on YouTube or Rumble stream or both, where it's like I've been analyzing this person, what her angle is. She faked the I would be surprised she's gonna come out any day now with the direct end weapon crazy talk. Because that's the pattern behavior with the fake TIs. Sure enough, I check Instagram, stay updated, to see what this stopper Vince have been up to. Keep tabs on her. Okay. And I go look at her channel. Sure enough, she's like, I'm talking about direct end weapons when I'm in my car. Okay, all of a sudden she's like, I'm a crazy talking technological crazy talker. Stock perfect Lisa. So remember this little thing here. When I talk about gang stalk, a lot of times I will work this in there too. Because I go just gang stalk and total videos. It's happening. People go search total. They gotta find the wisest hit pieces and propaganda psyop that's designed to get people to not believe that gang stalk is real. See, the search result you are gonna see videos are designed to make you believe that this is not going on. Okay. So here's part of how it works. Algorithm manipulation, where real TIs can be shadow banned and ghost banned, and the algorithm will favor major productions and vices hit piece that is like designed to make people believe that tornadoes are crazy, every one of them. Okay, and then this is not real gang stalking. So that is going to show up before Mike Sav video on what gang stalking is, the truth of gang stalking, stuff like this. The vices hit piece is going to show up before mine every day. Okay, so and mine might be on back page 694 or something like this. So here's we in a hashtag what's page 694. So here's the point. 9 out of 10 TIs are fakes. 9 out of 10 total videos active online, so-called, are fakes. They're counterintelligence agents. And 9 out of 10 fakes crazy talk. The crazy talk is them away 9 out of 10 times. So remember that little simple fact. 9 out of 10 total videos are fake total videos. And 9 out of 10 fakes engage in one form of crazy talk or another, be it spiritual crazy talk or technological crazy talk. So I've only been able to identify 2 types categories of crazy talk. And any crazy talk is going to fall into one of these categories, technological or spiritual. I haven't found something that to my mind is like any fake TI kind of tell agent that's fall into one of these categories. You have the brain reading machine, satellites, brain chip implant people, their V2K claims. What's that tech? And then you have people like Seth Daniel or Doucette, crazy talking fake TIs. To be yeah, the remote view. Gang stalk is a spiritual phenomenon. How it works is just demon possessing people making stalk and stuff like this. Now that's spiritual crazy talk. It's not spiritual crazy talk. I'm a Christian. I've been praying to God while I'm being persecuted. Thanks to God, I found solutions to the problems that the poor has created for me. Enough to be able to stay alive. Before it's always I have. You understand? So there's a difference. It's not a crazy talk, define my terms. It's or just define my terms for the naysayers, because I know what people can be Mike, what trying to say I'm a hypocrite, I'm not. But Mike, you're a crazy talker because you say that you pray to God or something like this. Well, crazy talk is not anything you can find a person that would agree with you that this sounds crazy. Because then any talk about gang stalking is going to be crazy talk by default. See, if you get like somebody thinks that what I'm saying sounds crazy, doesn't mean, oh, it counts as crazy talk. What is crazy talk? What do I mean by crazy talk? To find my terms. It is disinformation purposefully intended to deceive and discredit talk against talking. So there's disinfo talking points that have been injected into the TIA community and promoted that are intended to discredit the topic of gang stalking. It's like they have kind of other stages, they start working to have fake TIs like Shell Snitzer or Catherine Horner go, you're told them with direct entry weapon, satellite and space photography, and they can actually brainwash some real TSA and confusion stations to believe that they should attack with some magical weapon somewhere. Okay, so now most online crazy talkers are paid fakes, I'd say. Most of them are paid fakes. The real TI community is non-existent. Okay, I haven't had one real TI account on my channel the last 3 years on YouTube. Okay, that says a lot. That really says a lot. Thank God for the food. Having food and bread with us to be content. Mention live by bread, low but every matter for that matter, God. So, I support. I recommend to Christian man fasting. A lot of people have struggles. A lot of people are not as disciplined as I am. Something that can help you to become more disciplined, to grow the muscle discipline. The muscle discipline, okay, is to fast. If you can learn to fast, you're now becoming. Do you understand? If you're a person that doesn't fast right now, if you can go to being like me, where you're fasting and eat only one time per day, if you could do that consistently for 1, 2, 3 months, you have now become a person that has changed from an undisciplined person to a person that has discipline, the ability to be disciplined, evidently, because you've been able to fast X amount of hours, X amount of days in a row. So if you get control of your eating, that control can apply to others in your life. If you're watching porn, what you're doing here, what you're doing there. Okay. There are people that are like Indians with the rod and bones, envious in the bones of one another. Oh, but Mike, you don't have, I want to say you don't have discipline because I feel bad when I talk about you have discipline. Well, they always said that. But Mike, you smoke cigarettes sometimes. Yeah, that's not called argument, numbskull. That doesn't prove they don't have discipline. A lack of discipline, they would have had to take time trying to quit a failure, I'd say. I want to keep smoking. I'm not trying to quit. Say. I love smoking. I'm not recommending it's bad for you. Don't start smoking if you don't. Or if you don't smoke, don't start. But I personally, I love smoking. And I'm not trying to quit. So this is like, I'm going to start working out. I'm going to start losing weight. I'm going to start exercising on a weekly basis if somebody's not. And then you're sticking to what you decided. That's discipline. It's not like if you find somebody doing anything suboptimal or bad, they're pretty don't have discipline. Okay. But default. This is simple me, but it's enjoyable. So I was supposed to get an AirMe delivery today. AirMe is the company that delivers to me from Amazon and also from some other sites. And I was supposed to receive, according to the email from the website that I've been ordering from, I was supposed to receive a AirMe delivery today. And I go and check the tracking page. The email from the company I ordered from says this is going to come today. I'll go to the tracking link. It's just going to come another day. Or this is going to be some kind of rebook and it comes another day, not the intention, not the same day. Okay. It's confusing and annoying. That's the point. I can rebook it. So not good. I figured out the trick to cooking this picnic ball. You want it crunchy, make it enjoyable. This part was crunchy, like more thoroughly cooked, and become more chewy. That's a better texture for it. So, a lot of people live in denial. Gangster autonomous is real, and I'm not going to stop speaking about it. It's really good. I looked at there's a new guy that popped up on my radar, another health fitness influencer. Really from call. I saw him, and I found that he had Tom Levy on his list. So that makes his YouTube channel more viable than YouTube channels that haven't had Tom Levy on. Simply. I don't have to like Tom Levy, but he's one of the few people that knows and teach what I don't teach about vitamins. And there's some other stuff. He teaches some of his own stuff too. So Tom Brady, no. Okay, so now. Ooh, that really strong capsaicin. Just got me feel all kinds of ways. If you like hot chilies, I'd recommend Tabasco brand Scorpion chili sauce. You gotta be careful with it. Just a few drops to a whole meal is enough. Super strong. Yeah, so it's called Ben Asadi possibly. Asadi. Yeah, Tom Levy. And the guy is big on keto list. Don't count me doing this every day. Sometimes I like to eat in peace and not make a video of it and watch a movie or a podcast or whatever I'm doing while I'm eating. But it's become somewhat of a occasional habit to go live and break my fast live. I'm gonna blow my nose. Now to the super shake and the grandpa's meals and supplements. So 1/3 of the OMAD meal is concluded 23 seconds, 23 minutes, 13 seconds. Took about an hour to cook. I don't cook like a speed competition, sometimes I take my time. When I cook and I have like a stove of food. I have food on the oven for a while and I kind of slow cook it. More supplements. Omega-3 fish oil, L-theanine, ashwagandha, nat. Garlic tablets about 4 or 5. B complex. All kinds of good stuff. A lot of people don't have a discipline to do it 1 time per day. It makes me mad when you see people who do have a discipline too. A lot of people, the average American is obese, and I say a lot of Swedish people, their body fat percentage make them obese, fat. And the most common health fitness goal is to reduce pounds. But few people have the discipline. A lot of people are unhappy with themselves. They don't like what they see in the mirror. They have insecurities. They don't like, they're not comfortable in their skin. They're not, me, if I look in the mirror, I'm not like working to get somewhere. I'm happy. I have a perfect body as far as I'm concerned. I have exactly the physique and look that I have, and I'm just looking to maintain it if possible. So that's unrelated to a lot of people. Most people that they said they're not happy with themselves right now, and they're working to get somewhere. More muscle, less fat, this or that. I'm content with my physique, like right now. That's the point. A lot of people that are fat. Okay, that's common. People have a high body fat percentage. And everybody knows that if you eat less, that's conducive to burning fat. Okay. So why that hasn't Robert Baker been doing OMAD fasting? He said in the video that he's trying to do his belly. Why hasn't he been doing OMAD fasting? I guess because his love of pleasures too much. Mouth pleasure, eating tasty, delicious, good feely food and the desserts and stuff. So why don't these people that are fat fast? It's pretty simple. It's because their character is too weak. People want to lose. There's a lot of people are unhappy with the bodies. They want to lose weight. They want to get in better shape, but they don't do anything seriously to uh, to get in shape. They're unhappy with their body, but they're not willing to make changes to become happy with the body. So, OMAD fasting is not just for fat people or people looking to burn fat. It's not like if you do OMAD fasting, you're gonna become like a thread or something. Yeah, people can do OMAD fasting. People that are overweight, if you do OMAD fasting, they start losing weight rapidly. People that are in normal shape, they're not gonna like become look like a Holocaust victim or something like this. Fasting, if you fast long enough, there can be an increase in human growth hormone and testosterone. Don't count on getting like a testosterone human growth hormone boost from fast like 4 hours or something like this. We're talking serious amounts. Keys to health: what you eat, what you don't, how much you eat, what you do, supplements, yeah, no activity, what you do. So this meal took about an hour to cook, and it could have been cooked in 10, but I took my time. And about 20 minutes to eat. Alrighty. That's going to be the end of the live stream. Today's OMAD meal concluded. I don't recommend OMAD fasting as much. I recommend supplementation. People look to be strong, feeling healthier, looking, feeling better, performing better, having more energy. Supplementation, proper supplementation can do a lot for you in terms of energy, looks, feel, performance. Even someone say, I don't care much about my looks. Proper supplementation can help you to have more energy for working, for whatever you're doing. Okay. It's like there's a lot of people are tired and deal with tiredness and fatigue. And I've had to learn how to deal with that myself. So here's the point. It's not that supplements and exercising is just to make yourself look good. It's taking care of your body, your health. It's help you to be the best version of yourself. It's help you to have more energy so you can get things done. And if you're a Christian, for the Lord. So I thank God that I've learned what I've learned. So I've been able to heal myself from problems that I've had, improve my health, and stay alive. Which is saying a lot. I'm gonna finish up this random video. It's 0:25 a.m. in Sweden. Today's OMAD meal concluded.